Champion League. You hear me? That one you pull out the whole world. You see that one you pull out every girl. England pull out, America pull out, and Canada pull out. Mention Jamaica we pull out. Because why? That one you pull out because of the Champion League's final after party football jersey wave. That one you want to breads, bar, and grill. Breads, bar, and grill. Because of the Champion League's final after party football jersey wave. The 28th of May. Portmore, Elsha Main Road. You see what I say? I would remember, you know, admission $1,000 for male, ladies free. You see what the party are big, it's sponsored by Auto Care and Triple J. Many words don't surprise me, say a leeching sponsor, you know. Who not surprise, you know, a Champion League, this, you know. Everybody run out! Champion League! You hear me? That one you pull out the whole world. You see that one you pull out every girl. England pull out, America pull out, and Canada pull out. Mention Jamaica we pull out. Because why? That one you pull out because of the Champion League's final after party football jersey wave. That one you want to breads, bar, and grill. Breads, bar, and grill. Because of the Champion League's final after party football jersey wave. The 28th of May. Portmore, Elsha Main Road. You see what I say? I would remember, you know, admission $1,000 for male, ladies free. You see what the party are big, it's sponsored by Auto Care and Triple J. Many words don't surprise me, say a leeching sponsor, you know. Who not surprise, you know, a Champion League, this, you know. Everybody run out!
Reggae Boyz fans, don't forget to check out the merchandise. Follow the movements. Support the movements. Purchase the merchandise. Reggae Boyz Nation. We have the hat. We have the cups. Check it out. We have a lot of different merchandise in the store. Show your boy Ryan LFC some love and support. Buying the merchandise. Let me know. What do you guys think about the merchandise? Would you guys purchase one of the merchandise? I would really appreciate it. It help the channel, bro. And it help the channel. Put back some money in the channel to buy equipment. So I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Oh, and there's them here. This is Boom Boom, aka World Boom, the Billboard selector. And I represent for Ryan LFC. To get the latest Reggae Boyz content, just hit that like and subscribe button. And the Operation Ball Game, I say, knock it, Ryan.
Good evening to everybody. I hope everybody having a good week so far. Enough love and respect. People, just hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you're watching back on the replay. We're going to talk about the females team. Yes, and we're going to talk about Vin Blain and also the Football Federation. And, you know, probably look a bit about Babsy Grains and the usual people as usual. But here's my take, people. For those who don't know what is going on, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of flashback and give you look a bit of news if you guys haven't heard about it on the Jamaica side. So I'm going to play some things, a lot of stuff, and then I'm going to give you guys my take on everything. I'm just going to give you guys a rundown what has been happening from this story break, and then I give you my commentary after that. So, all right, let us listen together. As I say, people, make sure you guys join, hit the like button and stuff. Appreciate everybody down in the comment section. Really do. So, all right, let's jump right into it, people. Don't forget to check out the merchandise, Reggae Boyz Nation. Show the love and show the support, people. Come on. We have the heart, we have everything in store. So, all right, let's jump right into it.
Differences between the senior Reggae Girlz and back to Saturday's sports special. Let's kick off with football. JFF President Michael Ricketts says he will be meeting with the stakeholders in the coming week to iron out the differences between the senior Reggae Girlz and the Vin Blain-led coaching staff. 20 members of the squad have put their signatures to a letter sent to the JFF, which highlighted 18 points they need to be addressed ahead of the CONCACAF final round of World Cup qualifiers, which kick off on July 4.
Well, that is something I am not prepared to discuss, not yet. We will be having some discussions with key members, and we'll certainly make an announcement in short order. But like you've said, it's something that must be given urgent attention, and we are moving in that direction.
However, Ricketts says Blain has his backing, and it's important, he says, to get a resolution as quickly as possible.
We've been having some discussions with the key stakeholders, so it's only a matter of time before we bring this to some kind of a resolution, and I can assure you that it will be done in very short order.
Meanwhile, former national women's coach Bradley Stewart says it would be foolish to remove Blain at this stage, but believes the problem isn't unusual for local coaches.
You are aligned with a lot of overseas players who would look at the local program and conclude, obviously, that what is on offer to the players is inadequate in terms of what happens with them at the club levels that they are in. So they're going to come into an environment where they was going to figure that they are not being treated adequately, that the players have demands that the federation can't meet or don't have the commitment.
Well, Reggae Girlz head coach Vin Blain believes external forces are influencing a move by senior players trying to get him axed less than 3 months ahead of the final round of World Cup qualifiers in Mexico. As JOIN RYAN reports, Blain's disclosure comes after TVJ Sports quizzed him about a letter sent to the top brass of the JFF days ago asking that he be removed.
With JFF General Secretary Dalton Went confirming the existence of the letter, which TVJ Sports understands was signed by 20 players, including Captain Khadija Bonishaw, calling for head coach Vin Blain to be sacked. The veteran coach thinks external forces are behind the move.
I really couldn't call names, that's serious business. But I know they know who they are, but it's not surprising to me. Because even before a ball was kicked, that it started. So, we just have to, as I said, when the right time comes for me to really not defend myself, but to state some facts and let people who listen and hear some of the facts be the judge.
And despite guiding the Reggae Girlz to the final round of qualifying on the back of 4 straight wins, Blain disclosed that the environment has been anything but pleasant.
I just say one thing, that this environment was a bit toxic. You don't get into further details.
And this is before you joined on as coach?
Yes. It started before that. There are a lot of things that was going on. When I was hired, I was appointed. There were some things that coming there was appointed. It started.
Went, the JFF General Secretary, was not prepared to give assurances that Blain would remain as head coach.
Should the coach be in the concern for his job?
As I said, I can't comment on it because we have been having some internal discussion, and I would not be able to make a comment on it at this time.
Coach Blain is now in a wait-and-see mode, even as he had planned camps ahead of the final round of qualifying against Mexico, USA, and Haiti.
Well, the plan was to have camps going forward, 2 camps. But with this, what's coming out, I have to let the JFF decide what their position is. But the plan was to have camps and then move forward.
And Tobago have been drawn in Group B alongside Canada, Costa Rica, and Panama. The top 2 teams from each group will qualify automatically to the FIFA Women's World Cup in Australia and New Zealand in 2023, while the 3rd place team will advance to the Interconfederation playoffs. JOIN RYAN.
National women's football coach Vin Blain is contemplating walking away from the program in the aftermath of a letter signed by 20 players being sent to JFF President Michael Ricketts. In the letter, the players expressed that the veteran coach and his team
lacked the skills to take them to the World Cup in Australia and New Zealand next year. JOIN RYAN has the details in this TVJ Sports follow-up.
Pointing to issues of coaching, communication, and organization in the two-page letter, a copy of which TVJ Sports obtained, the player said they do not believe the present coaching staff has the required skills and personnel to help us advance to the higher levels this coming July. They added that, quote, the team struggles to make a pledge going forward. As a result, Coach Blain, in an exclusive interview with the TVJ Sports on Monday from Florida, said he was contemplating walking away from the program, given the charge being led by skipper Khadija Bonnie Shaw.
So you said it's assigned by the skipper, and from my information, she's the one that dealt with all of this, and not only to the young ladies, but to somebody around the team, Minister of Sports, the president, are all involved now, and I'm in limbo. But as I said to you earlier outside of the broadcast, is that I'm really contemplating my position now, whether I should leave or stay. Both situations are not healthy.
While he's not set a timeline, Blain added that his decision will be made in the best interest of Jamaica.
Some people believe if I leave, I let them win. For me, it's not about winning or losing. Definitely not about winning or losing. To me, it's definitely what I think is best for the country, what I think is best for the program. And if the players think that way, what am I to say, oh, no, I'm not leaving because I know I can coach and I know. No, it's not that way. The things that the players were doing inside the camp will come out at a later time. To let the general public understand what was happening from day one.
Blain revealed that the current attempt to oust him from his position was put in train in a high-level meeting on April 25.
I spoke to the president this morning, and we had a general discussion about what happened, what took place in the meeting, which I think was his responsibility to pass on to me, the conversations in the meeting. I think he had the right to do that. No one can fault him to come to me and say, this was what happened in the meeting. And he was asking some questions, and I guess it was 5 people in the meeting outside of the president. 5 people represent 2 players and 3 officials around the team, around them. I know definitely it was, I can't call the names, or was inside it. It was Bonnie Shaw, Kabir Shaw, Rebecca Spencer. I think Sidila Mali, Mishwa, I don't know her last name, and the Minister of Sports, Babs Ukraine, was in that meeting along with the president. So the decisions were, I know, definitely what underpinned the meeting was my moving me for the nation's good.
Blain even noted that players wanted to coach the program.
They wanted to coach the team from my standpoint. Nothing to do was ever good for them. And I tell you this, it came about from the second day of camp, right? As I said, I don't little get deeply involved in the other parts of it.
Even as Blain contemplates his next move, TVJ Sports sources are indicating that former assistant coach Lauren Donaldson could be the front runner to take over ahead of the final round of qualifying in Mexico in July. JOIN RYAN.
All right, people. All right. Enough for that. People want you to come in our stream, join, like up the stream. But people, I'm telling you something. See, with this Vin Blain thing. Vin, Bridget, you don't need to think about it or whatever. Just resign, brother. Just resign. JFF, whether Vin, if you cannot take the girls forward, I just so. Not saying he's a bad coach. Not saying all of the thing with him stay on the stuff. It's true. But I think the best decision for you is to just walk away. Right? Just walk away, because JFF on your next one, on just add more fuel to the fire. See? Uno come out and talk about your back the man. Stop it, man. Stop it. Because you know so you have no talk. No talk you have. That was a waste of move. That just add more fire to the thing. Why you not come out with something like that, Football Federation? Every single time. Whether it be under 15, under 17, under 20, senior girls, senior men's, problem have to be in the camp. Why every time we have these important tournament come up, we always have problem? Can somebody in the comment section tell me, or somebody watching back on the replay, why is it all the time we always have to have problem? Why we as a nation never ready for a tournament? Why we can't just prepare for a tournament and 1 year now? Soap up and passa. JFF, all me I tell you now, from now on, for the end of the year, shut on a blasted mouth, Bridging. You know nothing to say. Shut on the mouth, because you know you not run no program. You know say from day one. What happened with the coach? You know say that now happen. Them don't want him be the coach. For several different reasons, them don't want him be the coach. Yeah? Step on big people in Jamaica, you know that go. And the coach don't tell you already over and over, and not take no talk from nobody. You see it? Because when you pay him for do a job, leave him, make him do his job. I'm gonna have no problem with that. JFF, shut up, man. Stop add more fuel to the fire, Bridging. Because you know so you have no talk. No talk on the have. No talk. Because you done abandon the females program already. And when you done see the big woman around the thing already. When you don't see that, say the big woman around the thing already. So when you talk about you keep meeting and Vina say the president behind him. The president now no talk. People, no make nobody telling you nothing. JFF now no talk. Because if they made that talk, no matter what, the girl them just like when Coach Theodore Whitmore. Yeah? Come on, man. Just like when Theodore Whitmore in the thing. JFF have all the talk. Yeah, them have all the talk. But when it come on to the females team, stop it, JFF. The success with the female team, we don't have nothing for play a part of that. So when stop the foolishness, Bridging. What me behind the scene, the girl them say, you're not good enough to coach. Just leave it. Just done, brother. Just say, you lose the dressing room, and them say things, because, may I tell you the truth, Bridging. You're in a situation right now, the females team, most of the females football across the world. Yeah? Most of the thing across the world. Most of the females league are over right now. We're supposed to get together and put the camp in place and things are go well. I run. We're supposed to get ready either for go to Florida, either for camp in Jamaica. We don't have no time for no more females team and no more men's team. Now I got the World Cup. JFF, stop add more fuel to the fire. Stop it. Speed, president, all I want to keep meeting. Only keep meeting in vain. I want to know that too. Because from day one, the people them don't say, them don't want the coach. For whatever reason, them don't want him, them just don't want him, Bridging. What you going to do? You going to find a whole 30 woman squad. Stop the foolishness, JFF. Stop it. Stop add more fire to the thing, Bridging. Stop it. Because you don't give up the program already. I know things are succeed, you know, and come enough upon yourself. Stop it, JFF. Stop it. Stop keep them meeting ya. Whatever the girl them want for be successful, just give them it, man. Just give whatever they want and make it be not on the JFF and not on Vin Blain. Stop force things. We're supposed to be in our camp right now. This one bag of argument. Me go decide. Man to man, have your pride, brother. I tell people, say, you always have your pride. Or you have a coach at females team where 30 females sign a letter. Them don't want you. How it go look? Every little thing, you say, Bunny Shaw, go right there. Shaw refuse because them don't want you. Stop the look of foolish, Bridging. We are big man. You are big man. Me talk, sir. Coach Vin, just call it a loss. The JFF just add more fire to the thing, Virgin. We don't need that. Give the females them the benefit of the doubt. As me say, what I go on behind the scene, I go on behind the scene. From day one, as the coach say, them didn't want him to be the coach. Problem, females want to coach a team. When you just stop the foolishness, man, you know, star. We're supposed to get our act together right now. We're supposed to in a camp, play a little practice game, warm up, look a thing. And that we have focus on every time a tournament come. The JFF have in some hot water. And that's why I'm showing you the football now go nowhere. Because we have some man when they know nothing. Not even for run them house, Bridging. The man them for just go and run them go-go club, Bridging. Go and run in the go-go club. And that only have good at go and run the go-go club and run in the business, brother. When you come every day, oh, we back this. Only I tell the coach, say, oh, no back him. I only know something have. No talk. No talk. If you don't have talk, a Vin supposed to be the coach, a him gonna be the coach. Can't bother with the fool thing, Bridging, man. Come on, man. Get and just make the people them get behind the team and support the team, man. It's one bag of problem. Hey, Vin said this. Oh, JFF said this. Hey, Marley said this. Oh, Babsy Green said this. Come on now, man. Come on, man. Bridging. This will go over nearly 2 weeks now. Come on, man. Sure. Pay off the coach if we have to pay off the coach. If we never give away him, have to give the man what him forget, man. President, you know, have no talk. Stop your noise. We back him. That make him look silly. You can't imagine people. This is them nonsense. You are the president. You run the thing. You come on national TV say, yeah man, me back the coach. But you're the president. You back him, so what? Why you can't do nothing? Because you don't have no talk. If you don't have nothing good for you, just keep your mouth shut, president. And stop this bag of meeting like what? Every day on the go around table go discuss and no, you can't come with a proper plan. What the way forward for the Jamaica national team? For both under 15 come right up. All you just a chat off on the mouth. JFF have the most talk, the most pretty talk. Nothing has been done. Show me one thing. For the last 20 years, what the JFF can say, yo, we appreciate what we has done. Nothing we not do. Stop take credit for what we not do, Bridging. Eat them thing the Bridging, man. Sick and tired of it, man. Coach, you are very educated. You are very knowledgeable. Don't waste your time. Just go and find a different job. You're not hungry. You have a roof over your head. Your family all right. You're okay. You're not an average Jamaican. So no make no look a picnic come disrespect you and all of them things. They are big man now. Where could have been enough of them? Grandfather and father. So just coach, just call it a loss, Bridging. Just call it a loss. You understand? Just call it a loss. And these people in football, me say, you should even know, a man even know, you know. A man even know, Bridging. Trust me. A man even know what I want people. I tell them that Football Federation, them are some of the worst people, them. Bridging, me not call no speed bridging. Not call no speed bridging. No want to talk to nobody from the Football Federation. Nobody me no want to talk to right now. See? No want to talk to nobody. Not call nobody from the Football Federation. Cause when me I go call him and say, when me I go ask him say, it don't make no sense, big brother. When me I go call him and say, them can't help me. Them can't help me. Them can't tell me what the coach for tomorrow morning. Them can't help me. Them just a set up themselves and I make themselves look stupid. Right? God no. But anyway, people, I have a very, 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 very interesting video for you guys to listen. So, with Rudal speed, so let's listen to this, people. Very, very important. See? Very, very important. Because more hear what Rudal speed have to say. See? But me know them now have no talk. Alright? No talk them now. None. None them now.
Zone. Vin Blain will remain as Reggae Girlz head coach. That's the word from the Jamaica Football Federation as per a press release issued on Tuesday afternoon. This is what the release said. The JFF board has accepted the recommendation of the JFF Technical and Development Committee to retain the technical staff of the senior women's national team, including head coach Vin Blain. In its report, subsequent to an initial investigation into concerns expressed by team members, the committee cited there was insufficient evidence to warrant any such change in personnel at this time. According to the report, it's in the best interest of the JFF to continue on its present course with the current coaching staff, where the progress will be closely monitored and evaluated periodically. Further, based on the results so far and with less than 2 months before the CONCACAF Women's Qualifying Tournament gets underway in Mexico, it is felt that introducing changes at this time would not be prudent. Towards this end, the JFF has the full confidence in the coaching staff and the team members, but recognizes the need to share in and support the process.
You see what me are telling the people? Hear them press release, hear them thing. Hear them thing where them money talk about them have full support. And them know in themselves say, them just attack. Because it's the program just going to mash up. Yeah? I'm telling you right now, sitting right in my chair, if Vin continue to be this coach, it's going to be an uphill backer for us to qualify for this World Cup. I'm telling you, the JFF already know that already. And them still proceed with them antics. Can I call it antics and naive. Yeah? But kudos to them giving the coach the support. See?
With some critical core values of the organization, including professionalism, teamwork, and respect. The JFF pledges, it continues, as the body responsible for football in Jamaica, to put everything in place within its powers to ensure the team is comfortable and can perform at their optimum to achieve Jamaica's second consecutive qualification to the FIFA Women's World Cup. Before I move on, just to say that it's interesting how the moment this story broke, it's almost as if those who wanted to engineer a coup were zeroing in on Vin Blain. So the story emerged that the girls wanted Vin Blain out, and Vin Blain. I said at the top of the segment that the JFF statement said that Vin Blain will remain. I just read for.
So you see the problem we have now, people. You see the problem. Remember, hey, I'm telling you, man. Remember, say, big up to George. No love and respect, Virgin. Big up yourself, people. Let me tell you something. This come like the fans are fight against such man, Coach Theodore Whitmore, and the JFF still keep him in the job. And you know what end up happen? It only be one winner, and a Coach Theodore Whitmore. Yeah? It's only be one winner, and that was Coach Theodore Whitmore. You see the same thing we're talking about? You see the problem we're talking about? I'm telling you, man.
For you, the statement, the JFF is saying the entire coaching staff will remain. I think it's a huge distinction. Some people seem intent on just making it all seem as if it's Vin Blain away and the rest can stay. The coaching staff stays, according to the JFF. Now, 20 members of the senior Reggae Girlz squad had signed a letter demanding the removal of the coaching staff. This is what they had said in terms of their concerns, the girls. They wanted the coaching staff out because of a lack of details in training session, lack of video analysis.
Yeah, you see the video analyst people, before we run and play back, you see the video analysts, the Reggae Girlz didn't have a video analyst. Reason why, the contract, them use the same video analyst for the World Cup qualifying campaign. Him contract up on the same day that Jamaica play Honduras. So that's what's in the last game by analyzing the Jamaican national team. By the way, that brother should get fired, you know. Who is that brother who analyze this Reggae Boyz team? Yeah, I so happy him contract up. He should never ever close to the Jamaican national team. May I tell you that straight? I don't know who, but him didn't do a good job. Or him probably do him job showing Coach Theodore Whitmore, showing Paul, say, listen, this is a mistake we make, and the coaching staff don't correct it, or them just, because at the end of the day, him supposed to play back the game, supposed to go over about the tactical stuff, showing in the coach and say, listen, this is what the mistake we're making. Somebody no do them job well. The video analyst, either the video analyst pass on the message to the coach, and somebody not do it. Continue them job. So, but and the previous coach, Whitmore, I didn't want all of them to get fired. All of them. Paul, everybody. And the JFF knowing for fire one person and don't fire the whole coaching staff. JFF a back a wall on there. Whenever on a fire one coach, the whole backroom staff have to move. Move! And keep on, want to remove Vin Blain, we want to remove Vin Blain, and the same coach, what has changed? Same identity. Nothing change. Sorry, listen.
Bad planning at set pieces, no post-match review for team improvement, the absence of an organized game plan, no tactical training, lack of specificity of training sessions, the absence of specific positive instructions, lack of incorporation of all aspects of training, lack of a recovery methodology, and a lack of strength work or inadequate strength work. Where communication is concerned, they spoke about insufficient follow-ups, no opening and or closing meetings. Where organization was concerned, they spoke about a lack of professionalism, absence of staff without reasonable explanations, scant regard for punctuality, the absence of a schedule, daily or otherwise.
These are some strong allegations on the coach, you know. Very, very strong allegation on the coach. Very, 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 very. Because I'm telling something, people. And when me a shoot, me no miss. No time at all. People are talking about must some third party. Obviously, a third party in it. Obviously, I want to know who are the third party. Me no need to spill it out. I done spill it out already. So if you don't watch a video, I want to go watch about the video there. I already know, say, coach behind the scene, I do all of them stuff. Yeah, I tell the girls, I give the girls them instruction, and I tell them this and tell them that. Because based on the letter, and a joke person write this. Based on the letter, I don't think a Cylinder Marley write this letter. Based on the letter, I don't think a Babsy Green write this letter. Yeah, I would have been shocked if at them. But me know, say, this letter are coming from a coach who been around the program, watching in the stadium all the time, always at the game. Girls are feed the coach information. The coach are feed back the girls and the information. This thing is all over the place because you see the end of the day, Jesus, me never see this happen in nowhere yet. Me never see this happen in nowhere yet, but only Jamaica. Only Jamaica this happen. Well, anyway, let's finish it.
Unfold the mystery.
So, all right. Let's finish it, people, because at the end of the day, you know, people, we have to be honest with yourself, you know. Stop talk about it's a third party. Yes, we have too much people involved in the thing, Bridging. And this is the reason why the JFF have no power. Them have no strength. Because them give up the whole of them strength. Them give up them whole of them power.
His ongoing discussions with the JFF, he's declining comment at this time. Chairman of the JFF's Technical and Development Committee, Rudolph Speed, joins us now. Rudolph, welcome to the program. Are you hearing me?
Thank you for having me.
Ah, good. I'm hearing you now, loud and clear. All right. The first place to start is this. What process did the technical committee engage to arrive at the findings that it submitted to the JFF?
Well, I mean, the technical committee is really, they have a lot of professional persons who have a lot of technical competence and experience and knowledge. So we got the letter, it was circulated to the members.
Mr. Speed, I have a lot of experience, but only takes so long to remove Coach Theodore Whitmore. Only takes so long to remove Coach Theodore Whitmore. Only a buckle job the whole of you. And slow to react, may I beat the whole of you. Yeah? How comes you guys have so many experience on the city ship? Downhill, I travel downhill and I go crash. I want to make it allowed to crash. Can I take these people serious? Yard and abroad Jamaica? I don't think so. People, like up the video, people. Like up the video before we move on, people. Like up the video. Boy, Mr. Speed, my friend, may I beat you tonight until me get the right solution. Until me see the Jamaican team improve. Until me see when they start to take the youth team them serious. I'm not stop burning the fire. And I'm not scared of burning any bridge. Because Funa Bridge could always stay down the highway. It open. Everybody can come. Yeah?
We got other documentation from the coach.
Like what?
The schedule. The set piece plays. So he had documentation to prove that these were sent out to the players. So he was able to refute some of the allegations up front. I mean, that alone would make you start to wonder if persons wanted to tell the truth or what was the game plan here. As you know, in law,
you know the game plan already. Me and you know the game plan already. Come on, Speed. Come on. And this is what I want to fair do. Football Federation. If you say you change, you need to come on television and tell the truth. All the people them going to trust you. Me and all you accountable because 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 5 years ago, nobody now all you accountable. Because you just come on television, talk, but me can stop the interview and play it. Speed, Virgin, if me, the all the way in Toronto, Canada, know why the coach and the people them in the hot water, you should tell the public, tell the public why the people them don't want the coach. And this is what me talk about. Because when you fight fire with fire, tell the people them why. Explain to the people them why all of this. This is not just a 1 year thing or a 2 year thing. This fight with big people in Jamaica, with the coach, at water. Tell the people them why on the come on national TV and all of them things there. You know, you don't have to tell the people them. Speed, I'm going to call you a man, so look out.
And I'm not a lawyer, but my daughter is, and I know that probably just one thing that is untrue that can be proven is just enough to choke the whole, because you just can't take any chances that people was did their research and were saying the right thing. So there was about 5 things that the coach was able to refute with evidence. One of them was not his fault, which was the analyst, because the analyst was out of contract with the JFF and arrangement was not made. So you couldn't blame the coach for the analyst not being there for one game. The coach was able to prove that he spoke to a local analyst, which is fine, and that person was able to provide him.
And by analyst, you mean video analyst?
Yes, the person uses video to analyze the movements, etc., the Reggae Girlz. But that person was local. So once he realized that he didn't have the other analysts, he engaged another one, which he was able to prove that he did. So that's 5 things right there off the bat that we couldn't blame him for. Now, when we look at things like strength training, I mean, we all had a laugh because there's nobody in their right mind would come to a national setup and say the national setup is responsible for them, for their strength training.
Yeah, that's true. May I have to give them credit for that. Strength training, and this is what me I talk about JFF. And coach, if you are listening to this, and the other coach will write this letter, yeah, and the females them sign off on it. This is the problem me have. I'm a keep on telling you. Jamaica national team always a call player. We're not playing at them club consistently. Whether it be the men's team. What me know about the men's team people, right? We always a call people. Yes, them at them club, but them not playing consistent game, only training. When they get called for a national team, unless you are going a major tournament like a World Cup, like you get time to prepare the players them. Now, this World Cup coming up in December, it's going to be totally different. Player them come out of the Premier League, the La Liga, league across the world where they're in full competition. So when they leave in December for go to the World Cup, them supposed to already the national team, the German national team, supposed to have pick player where fit enough or strong enough. Them supposed to see that. Them supposed to watch a game. Them and know that. Our Jamaica team will just call up people. All of them not playing a game. So how comes we come into our national team playing World Cup qualify, not World Cup? You're not going to have a lot of time to prepare to do a whole heap of strength work. You understand? Because the end of the day, you come out of your season. Not so much. You're supposed to do just a little tip, but not no whole heap, because the end of the day, 2, 3 days, you get time to recover.
Training is an ongoing thing that is happening over years. So what Vin told us was that the gym was always available for the person to continue the process, in their time. So we had a laugh about that one. So we didn't put a lot of merit to that. So there was like recovery. There was the meetings. He was able to prove that he had meetings. In the last game, he did not have any meeting because, or one of the games, let me not say the last game, because there was a lot of media persons interviewing the players, and it was a scarce after the game actually. When he tried to have a meeting the next morning, people was going away like, early, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
Yo, may I tell you, say, Virgin, may I tell you, say, yo, the man them done. Whoever pull off this, the man them done already plan because them know them have upcoming them sleep. All right. Like, the night before the last game, one of our biggest player them got one party. Seen, come in late. And end up still start the game. Coach, you should have tell the media that. No, the media would have more people that would by your side, Bridging. But you cover up for Bridging. And you see it? The cover where you cover up for them use them thing there and set you up. Coach, I know you that right now. I watch a show here, I say John Star. Them thing there, you have to talk, Bridging. You have to talk. When people come out of the district, no matter who is it, same thing what me at Liverpool. No, you're not playing. Go home. Same so. Bridging. So, coach, you know who that player is. Now I call the player name, but the player, the man them don't set you up already, coach, and you fall for the chop. One thing though, me really, this is really very interested to hear what Mr. Rudolph Speed have to say, because end of the day, people, this no look good. This no look good.
So he didn't have that meeting. So he was very specific about some of the items. We went through all 13. We discussed them thoroughly. And at the end of the day, there was the other item about the type of training, specificity, all of those things about training methodology, etc. I mean, different coach have different method. We know that the modern coach actually sets up his organization, instruct the players and then sit back and watch, what they are going to do. If they do the thing right, then there's not much to be said. So, I mean, and coaches have different methods.
Yeah.
So the coach pointed out the fact that, listen, you don't like my method, but I'm 4 from 4.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really was profound, that statement that,
How many people sat on the committee, Rudolph? The technical committee?
Six persons. We have Barry Watson.
Yes.
Daly. We have Elaine from Elaine.
Walker Brown.
Walker Brown.
Yes.
We have Marlon Hilton. We have Wendell Donzel, Peart. So and Mr. Denzel Wilkes. So these are really accomplished persons.
Yeah.
Understand the game.
Insofar as the process is concerned, so you answered, you gave a substantial answer to what I'm interpreting to be one part of the answer, which is the process. So you say part of the process involved, since it is that the ladies had set down their complaints on paper, you were then able to evaluate, you had something on which to make your determination.
Right.
So you asked the coach to say, okay, prove evidence to refute this claim, that claim. So you went through that process. Did you
13 13.
Good. So of those 13 things, how many of them did he fail to corroborate, and then you would then be forced to find on the side of the claim made, which is
Bailey? I'm going to remove your comment, brother. Listen, bro. Listen, bro. You must listen, bro. You must listen, bro. Bailey, you must listen. I'm telling you that listen, Bailey. I'm just going to leave it at that, but listen. Listen what the man say, bro. Listen, bro. But you probably made a mistake, or you move away from the phone. But listen. All right, let's continue.
Side of the girls. How many of them? How many of the 13?
No, well, five of them I said was not true. 5 of them was a matter of opinion, really, because saying that a coach don't coach properly, I mean, it's a matter of opinion.
Yeah.
His opinion is that, but I win all 4 games. So what you're talking about? Because if people know about modern coaching method, it's not necessarily to be hammering in your head to do this, to this. If you set up the organization and you achieve the results, you're good.
Yeah.
So then there was the one about recovery methodology. Of course, we think there could be some improvements on a few of them, but there's no price.
Bro, you can't just brush. Yeah, it could have been a little bit improvements. Just say the man go wrong on that. He need to do more work on that, brother. But nobody brush it, brother. Because when he make strong point on what he has really get, but don't go around the part where him get wrong, bridging. Just kind of have the balance speed. I'm going to call you a morning still. So, this thing is a joke, bridging, a joke. This is going to cause more problem, because I'm telling certain people what happen. It's after this, I'm going to tell you what happen after this. Because one more letter coming up. More letter come and more problem come. So you see this female team, when we're done with it, it probably rip apart. And just because both sides want to see who have the most power. The end of the day, that I got. And then who I go the between the sticks. So see the boat on ya. The third party over here, so JFF over here, so and the player them Reggae Boyz Nation. So the player them are the Reggae Boyz Nation and the logo on the ball right here. And the man them have the girl them. You understand? That's not healthy, bridging. That's not healthy. That's not healthy. People like the video, people. Hit up the like button, people.
Based on what
was there anything that you said that he couldn't substantively explain and that you would find then that the complaint was legitimate? Was there any one of those 13?
No, but he did admit that he didn't have one of the meetings.
Right.
But it's just a part of what they put out. Right?
Right.
And he did admit also that there could have been improvements to the recovery process, but as you know, that's something that the physical trainer really does. He's responsible for everything. And he did admit also that the video analyst wasn't the one that they were used to.
Did the committee have need to interview Vin Blain? Well, no, you said you spoke to him. Good. Did you interview any of the players?
He was in the meeting for hours.
Yeah.
Vin Blain. Yes.
So he was there. Good. Did you have to interview any of the players or anybody else who was party to?
No, we never thought it was necessary to call the players because they put what they were talking about in writing. You know, some people say that's a bad policy, but I can assure you that even the Supreme Court in England, a lot of times cases come before them, they don't want to see anybody, they don't want to talk to any of the witnesses. They look at what is before them because it is copious and detailed, and they are able to make recommendations based on that. And based on the expertise that we have then when they're done to have been to 4 World Cup. I mean, we have a lot of people that we can call on to say, explain this, explain that. So we use other methods. There was other things being said that I don't want to speak here about. But we have a whole heap of other documentation that we went through and kind of form a very good idea of what transfer.
Right, Rodolphe, the timing, did that have any part to play in the decision that was made? Because, I mean, it's just a couple months before the girls get back in action again.
Well, we didn't want anybody to rush us, and that is why we did copious. We went through the documentation, or went through other documents that we had, and I can assure you that we also watched the games and we saw structure and how the team play. So it was a little bit, to say we had no structure, etc., and all those things. We didn't see that. We went through the games and looked at all that.
Boy, man, I tell you, people. This going to be a problem. Yeah, man. It's going to be a problem. Yeah? It's really going to be a problem. Really going to be a problem. It's not a good look. It's not a good look, people. It's not a good look. I'll be honest with you guys. It's not going to be a good look. So, if the coach getting so much backings, what going to happen? What next? We're not gonna have no females team because sooner and later, the females them say them not, they probably not come play. You understand? But at the end of the day, people are saying you come play for Jamaica. But at the end of the day, still I play for the coach. Well, I mean, I tell you, Jano. Everything look like it seems going smooth. But from the coach get appointed, a problem. And before he was the favorite for the job, it was a problem. And the JFF, them not listen to nobody. Boy, I mean, I tell you, people like up the show, people. Like up the show, people. BT, you go out.
One of the girls.
BT, you go out with no baller. Big up yourself, my baller.
Not even one time.
Big up baller.
Also that one of the person was dropped from the Grenada match, and they are still talking about things that would have happened after that. So we noticed that one of the girls only played in one game too. So there's a lot of things that let us be wary of what we had, and really, I mean, we went through, we checked everything, and
hey, people, may I tell you this, people? May I tell you this? Hey, may I tell you this? May I tell you, say, boy, may I tell you, say, yo, Jamaican football, virgin, it's funny. It's funny, And this is why we're not gonna too much crab in a barrel thing. Cause you up me now. Seeing? Babsy, Sidela Marley, they are like this. Either say peas in the pot or bench and bottom. Or bench and, you know. Good, they are very close. Let's use this word. They are very close, right? Sidela Marley is the one who, you know, go out and get sponsor. And then on another side, I'm hearing people are telling me, say, boy, Ryan, Sidela don't do nothing. Boy, I mean, I know enough people. This seems like a tug and war. Sidela Marley and the JFF don't say eye to eye. See? Every now and then. Because here what the problem now, people. Here's the thing now. Watch this, people. I want to put this in a book. I don't want to mince my word, you know. So, I go hold my thought, build up back what me I say, because I don't want nobody to clip out that part. Yeah. But I'm going to say it. But I'm going to put it in a context a little bit, as people can understand. Let's listen to back what Speed I say.
That's why we came up with the conclusion we came up with.
When the interview with Vin Blain came out, one of the things that really stood out to me was the fact that, you know, initially there was resistance from some of the girls, of course, because of what they were being told and being fed by whoever was in the background in their ear. Do you get the sense that moving forward, the coaching process will be seamless and, you know, the girls will just do what they have to do in a professional manner to get the job done?
Right. So this wasn't brought out in the press release, but there are senior players that their behavior was very unprofessional. I mean, right through. And they should be ashamed of themselves. Also, we know of incidents, and we spoke to Coach Blain about it and asked him why didn't you, step on these discipline. And he explained, he gave us an explanation, which we thought, I didn't think it was reasonable personally, but I mean, he gave us an explanation as to the reason why he didn't want to.
Bro, the explanation of the man going to Speed, the man just can't touch the player them. Just tell the public that, Bridget. And these are the things, Bridget. Your people. Bunny Shaw, Trudy, Jody Brown, Tiffany Cameron. Listen, these girls are powerhouse in the team. You can't. Let me tell you something, people who don't understand. You see, when you are powerhouse in the team, you see, when you're bigger than the coach, you have a bigger career than the coach. Bro, who is you to come give me talk? What you has done were bigger than my success. People, let me tell you something. Yard and yard, Jamaican people. Let me tell you something. This thing, them not take no talk from the coach. And that's why the coach can't touch them. Is it that right? No, it's not right. The coach should discipline everybody. The coach should drop who he want, drop who he want call. And I can tell you this, people. He want to do it. He want to do it. Because nobody no give the coach any talk. He want to do it. He want to do it, people. But remember who are the big people them behind the thing. So you can't just dismiss certain that are gonna cause problem, people. When a man like Rima, see, Coach Karomi know this. Coach Karomi know this, say, always tell you, say, no player no bigger than the coach. But in this in this arena, in this Reggae Girlz thing we're going right now, a lot of these girls bigger than the coach. Not me saying it. Not me saying it. A lot of these girls say, who is this? Where must accomplish? What he has accomplished? This is where all some of them are talking. And the reason why they can talk like that, because they are big people backing them. Them back broad people. Yeah? It broad. So you know when you're back broad, I'm telling some people, you're not a broad Jamaica. You see when you have some of the most powerful people in Jamaica, have your back, nobody not test you. Nobody test you. And the coach know that too. He's know that. He know that these people are so powerful and him have to be careful of him walk. Because they will put him in place. Them know. You think the coach know that? He's know that. The coach know who all of these senior players were giving him attitude. Yeah? He's know that. Good evening, coach.
Boy, me just tune into your thing and just listen 2 minutes away here. But the blood run cold.
You're nice in our background. You have to mute that background, the coach.
Me I said to you, say boy, me just tune into your thing.
Yeah.
Your program.
Yeah.
And my blood run cold just a while ago to what you say.
What me say?
In respect to the player them bigger than the coach. That team are now going on with it. No team not bigger than no coach, you know.
But
my president.
But coach. Coach.
If you play yourself as a coach, you get these things reach you. You don't play yourself as a coach. You don't. If from the first day, initiate the fact that this letter arise.
Yeah.
Him no need him to just keep himself muted. When you go around to 15 different platform and radio station and waiting, it's a sign of weakness, you know. And then when you check the levels of the different program when you go on, it's like him a country dick himself in terms of what him say. He's not consistent.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe in that respect, him play himself, but in respect to anything we are going to achieve anything. Any player will feel like him bigger than any coach, doomsday. Messi, say Tevez can't come and World Cup, you know. Them not go nowhere. This is the first team where I'm involved and in now, nothing with the team. And so the team a progress, leave the coach alone. Make the federation them deal with him. You understand? But for have an issue, the right to the federation.
Coach.
To the right to the
Hey,
federation.
you saw live stay though. I just tell the people them how things can cause problem, you know. See? You know, say even that same World Cup there. And that's why I tell people, always tell people, say, don't forget where you come from. See?
Yeah.
Don't, you see Carlos Tevez, they man a warrior, they man a fighter, coach. And remember that World Cup there, I say, that's Argentina biggest mistake. Oh, if you are left, Carlos Tevez at him peak at the time. Him in a age, but him a peak, him a ball out at Juventus. Yeah? He was balling out at Juventus. He go in and
But it's so ironic that two tournaments in friend get the World Cup and get the World Cup to win.
Yeah.
And get South American Cup to win.
He go in.
Same two type ago. Ball play through him and the goalkeeper alone and the goal left and him can't kick it.
If a Tevez at a goal.
So my issue with this present situation, him set the presidents wrong. He said from you start to come out and you start to talk and you say, boy, you know me not work with them I mean that this it seem like you're weak, you're big. Coach, you know big. Stand firm. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I go up on the platform and know any issue them have, them get in touch with the federation and then the media have a coach and me think me I do my job. If you don't like my job, the federation and then need to do the next best. But when you're going to plead and I try to explain situation, you're showing sign of weakness. My opinion. You understand?
Yeah.
So right now it's in a mess. It needs to be solved. If it's not solved, hey, come like Jamaica football is like a whole circle. The male this is like a male transfer to the female.
The disease, brother, the disease.
You tell me no, this team are gonna qualify? No, it's not gonna wear and a crumbling, you know, and a confusion, you know.
And
if me wrong,
coach,
me
just tell the people them say we are the same thing when the JFF fight to the player them, and player come say certain thing, JFF come say certain thing, and then the relationship with them that try to fix it back, it don't break it already. Me tell the people that already.
Daddy.
When you have so much fight, people, when you have so much fight in our football team, you're in a problem. You say if you don't have love in the football team, some goal was Reggae Boyz supposed to score in the Gold Cup, in the World Cup qualify. I mean, I say, yo, all them men go through, all them men go over the line. You say if you have love, in the team, people, me I tell them to play football, it'll go over the line. Nothing to beat love.
That is a mystery. No people understand the science there. You have to have love.
Now that me a coach, that me glad say only the head on the time, only the teach you all of them things. Me glad only the head of time, only the teach them things. So when me come and I tell the people them, I'm not just there start talking, you know, I tell you, and I give you from a player perspective. But a lot of people are say, yo, boy, I'm a bug. Him not go play on a high level, so him can't come give no advice, him can't come say nothing, nobody now listen to you. But what me I tell you the people, consistent me I tell you say, this Reggae Boyz team, it don't have no love. Can you hear the players them make things say, boy, when the JFF people, them, the president, everybody coming out of the room, it's like a big elephant come, the place just get miserable. Certain thing you don't say. As a leader, as a captain, for some, you know, say certain thing, kind of come back and bite. You see all them things that what Blake said, but why the English-based player them a come as a leader? Hey, me know say me a captain Excelsior and that come out of my mouth. The man that coach Karum, them a take away the captain armband from me. You can't lead the team.
You might not even can play again.
Certain things can come out of your mouth, Bridging, and at that, you know what I mean? I just want the thing for solve, and guess what? All when it's solved, that problem, things now gonna be the same. The girls them now gonna be together. Cause we out there say something. People out there say a whole heap of things. People, it got hard for come back together.
Who is the manager for the Reggae Girlz?
Who is the manager?
Yeah.
I would ask you the same thing too.
Very important question that you know, who is the manager for the Reggae Girlz? That person play an integral role within the aspect between the coach and the players. You understand?
Yeah.
So that is a very important thing because that person supposed to be the one a feeder for the energy for the player them and I inform the coach before it even reaches us. And then should have a sit down. You should if you identify, remember, you know, the words out of your mouth define, you know. You identify, say, when you come in the first day, you identify some players that have an issue. You should have find out those issues. So, me beat him from this. You understand? And then you play games, and you say, boy, you will take the blame for the first game or win because you never do such and such and such. No, you're supposed to do everything, no matter who you play. So it becomes consistent in terms of doing the right thing. So maybe I do little thing the young lady them say, and I wonder what is this. You have to prepare for everybody, no matter how small you think that team they is. So it is a toxic situation right now, presently, right? This toxic. Right? You need to do sometimes you have to do the honorable thing.
Yeah.
You understand? You have to do the honorable thing. If you go back now, oh, you are gonna work with people, 20 of them, you know. It no matter if the next notion of me here is that, you know, never some of the girl and did right or force somebody. So somebody force down your hand for right. It no matter who did right, it's right. So there's an issue there. So why it's only like only we that is our World Cup for we, you know. Our World Cup is to have mix up, soap opera, big thing. It's not about football, you know, it's not about tactics and going down the flank and square the ball and kick the ball at the neck.
Hey coach, may I catch up with you, because I'm gonna finish a little thing I may have on the plate. One love coach, enough respect. All right, people. Let's get back into the nitty-gritty of things, people. Very important. Love play a big part in a football, people. You know what I mean? I see that long time. Some ball with Jamaica for score, either will miss it or it just barely run past the post. No luck in the team. No love in the team. And in anything you're doing, you have to have that love.
To rock the boat too much, so we have to accept it. So you're 100% correct about, you know, some of the players who are just very unprofessional, and it's something that we have to move past because I'm sure that those girls in their other environment where they earn a living, they could never ever go against the coaching instruction or behave the way that we have some evidence that they have behaved.
Yeah, that's very bad though. That's very bad. That's very bad though. Yeah. It not look good. It not look good for the coach, it not look good for the JFF, it not look good for the manager. It not look good. And I always tell people, do not, I don't know, everybody just take Jamaica for just some local big poppy show. Yeah? Everybody just take Jamaican national team big poppy show. And then the JFF unna set no boundary. Yeah? JFF, I blame on all of this because when you give up all of the strength and this winning there, just because of on lazy. Me I beat you for this JFF. See this third party, you must get beaten. It good and it bad. Yeah? The reason why we in this problem, on lazy. A man who in the football federation no want work. Them no want work. When you get the position, you must work. If you know a track sponsor for support the females team. You for blame all of this because guess what? When you have people where they in the job, we don't have the qualification and not doing the right thing, but yet still in the job. You understand? So that's why we have all of these problems. That's why we're in charge. That's why people can dictate to you. Because we're in a proper structure. If we're in a proper structure, the females would never try that with the coach. Because at the end of the day, the coach will have all backings from player. I can tell you this. It won't be the first or the last. It will definitely pop up one day with Paul Hall. Yeah? Because at the end of the day, the JFF, me I telling you, man, I wouldn't cause all of them foolish. All of these things are the JFF fault. I blame Uno. Lack of leadership. No, man. It come like a big woman there in the football federation. Uno weak, brother. Not even woman weak like Uno, brother. My youth on weak, brother. On weak. When you know no balls, brother. When you have split underneath, you know, brother. I'm telling you that, you know, weak. Brother, when you know no man, you know, weak, brother. Lack of leadership. Lack of leadership cause all of this. Lack of leadership. Yeah, the girl them would never do that at them club. You know why? Because proper structure. Because you know, bro, anything can happen to you, brother. Anything can happen to you, brother. Cause guess what? Only thing no professional virgin are some not even party shop. I stop using a word because only people run them party shop properly. Yeah? Joke thing, man. Joke thing.
Could you indicate which of these senior players we might be talking about here?
You know, I wouldn't want to do that because has to be some reconciliation process eventually.
Yes.
So I wouldn't want to single them out, but
nothing I got me Speed. Come on, Speed. Nothing I got. Nothing I got. If you no call name, nothing I got. Said we. Nothing I gonna be done. Nothing I happen. One is just some weak-minded people. One just weak. Too many weak-minded people in the Football Federation. And I not take back no talk. I not apologize to uno some weak-hearted people in the Football Federation. Uno weak. Uno take 10 years to get rid of the former coach. Yeah, 10 years in the take to get rid of him. After 5 years, this man used 68 player. Ryan, watch your language. No, watch my language, brother. I'm not even calling a woman. Because woman, you have woman who run the thing much better than them. But the man them in the Football Federation, brother, come on, bro. Brother, we have to do better, bro. Not lead, brother. And that's why you see the third party a lead. Because they have something about them. Arrogant. You need that. Bold. You need that. Decision making. Them quick. That's why them can deal with them. So I laugh off for the whole of the football for them. From Speed, the president, all of them. The Zen, I laugh off of them. Because we don't know nobody to them. We don't know check to them. Because we don't give up on all our rights.
You know, definitely. The senior players or player who was singling out, we will have words with them because at the end of the day, the JFF is the one who runs football in Jamaica. It was made very clear by the board who was in charge and who was not in charge. So all of that will be sorting out. The coach made some other allegations about persons interfering. We'll be looking into that too.
Bro, yo. Why? Only God could tell me. Only God could sit right in front of me right now. Right in front of me right now. Only God can come in right in front of me and telling me that the JFF have all saying on this female team. I don't believe that. I don't buy that. Come prove me if I'm wrong. Can't ever beat my chest because my chest sore. Go to the gym, go do some chest workout. People, Bailey, I'm catch up back with the Bailey. After this, I'm out, brother. Start go back at gym. So, I forgot my bed at park that. I pass my bedtime. But I finish off this.
Yeah, Rudolph, as we said earlier, we tried to get the coach, Vin Blain, to talk to us here on the show. He declined an interview, but he did give an interview to the Jamaica Observer, which we are looking at now. And he did indicate that even though he has the JFF's backing, he isn't certain yet if he will continue. I'm going to ask you first if there is an update on that and the discussions that you would have had with him. Do you feel that he'll be inclined to stay on?
No, I mean, in the meeting, we did ask him that question too. We had a long meeting, and he was distraught. I mean, so not use the word distraught, but he was. He didn't think he wanted to stay under the circumstances that he's working on, the pressures, and he mentioned external forces, etc. He didn't want to stay.
Yeah, one of the quotations we saw in the news.
Jesus Christ, Speed. So, Speed, as the leader of the technical director, if you guys have the discussion right? I don't know when we have the discussion. This interview is today, 2 hours ago. People, 2 hours ago in this interview. So when was the meeting? If the court said he don't think he want to stay on, why put out a letter and say wanna back the court fully? That don't make any sense to me, people. That only just add more fuel to the thing. You know what the JFF should have do? All right, Vin, you don't feel like you want to continue because of the situation and thing. But we are let you know that we fully back you and thing, and we are wish you all the best. We never need to send out no more fuel. We never need to add no more speed. This is just my opinion, Bridget. We never need to add nobody. Big man thing. We never need to put out a letter. We never need to do none of that. None of that we never know to do.
The newspaper was that he considered it a toxic environment and that he would have to remove some people and would have to take a different approach towards the players because he knew that not all the players were in agreement with removing the staff. So I'm reading that to mean, and you could correct me if you have a different opinion, that maybe some key players that the team depends on, he would not use them based on the toxic environment in his estimation that they would have created if he were staying on?
Well, our technical committee or the technical chairman or the president, we don't interfere with coaches' selection policy. They are entrusted to select who they want to play. Of course, we will be examining what the actions and the results are. So he does have a free role to decide.
Speed, I'm from the Garrison. But that look laugh there. That look laugh then sound right to me, brother. I don't know about the viewers then, but to me, that look laugh interfere with coach and players and things. I know that. I'm very smart at that. And Speed, it just don't feel good. And it just never feel a one. Me never feel a laugh there. You know what I mean? So I don't know, bro. But I'm very smart enough and I'm very street smart, so I know that.
He wants to play on the team if he stays on, and it's the same with any other coach that will come in.
I'm just saying, I just want to know if I'm reading him right, that maybe it is that he's saying that part of the reason why he would probably leave is that if he was staying, some big players would not be a part of his setup, and ultimately that would probably affect the quality of the team.
Oh, yes, that is always a consideration, and we thought about that too. But at the end of the day, we have to be fair and have to make rulings based on what we see in front of us. So we thought about that. I mean, to make it clear, the players did say that if they don't remove him, they couldn't guarantee their commitment. So they were very clear. And that is some of the reason why we didn't even need to interview them, because they made it very clear in writing what they thought was a problem, where they were going. If we didn't accede to what they are saying.
But so here's the last thing, Rudolph. If it is that the technical committee, based on its assessment of a process that you say was detailed and took a lot of time, so it wasn't a rushed process, you're comfortable with the amount of time you took and the thoroughness of the work done.
One thing me know, in all of this, in world football, them just remove the coach. That's all. See, just remove the coach and thing, Bridget, because if you go disrupt the whole entire thing, that don't make no sense. And it seems, if Vin continue, don't surprise them. Probably I look for other players right now to call in the team. That me I tell you now. To surprise me, people.
Couldn't there have been a recommendation to that there was no reason to remove the coaching staff, but given the toxic nature of relations between said coaching staff and the girls, that it was needful for a new beginning before the qualifiers, the teams assembled for the qualifiers. In other words, the relationship has broken down irretrievably. You've spoken of the toll it has taken on Vin Blain. You spoke of him not being willing to give the technical committee a commitment that he will continue in that meeting where he was effectively exonerated. In that regard, couldn't the committee have said, look, he wasn't guilty of what was accused, what he was
I mean,
accused of, but we believe it prudent to go with a different head coach so that there are no ill feelings carrying over from this process into the rest of the World Cup campaign.
But the danger from doing that is that the next coach, if he's not a coach that the players like, would suffer the same fate.
But you've said that I'm saying Riot Act, that the JFF has read the Riot Act to the players and said, look, responsibilities for playing the players, responsibilities for administering the administration, managing the management. That's what we do. But remember, the only reason I'm asking the question without speed is because Vin Blain did not give a commitment to stay on. And up to this minute in sports, he has not given a commitment to stay on because he's so put out by the process and the fact that it's a toxic relationship and environment that he's going into. He's going into a beer pit. So I'm saying from that perspective, it could be an option to pursue the course of action, the line that I would suggest, and it would be prudent to do so as well.
No, I'm not saying it's not, but based on where we are, we did ask him, and he did say he's not likely to continue. So it's really his move in this particular sense. It's not ours, because we couldn't, with good consciences, ask him to resign. Based on what has transpired.
Hear you on that.
So, and also, I mean, if they are able to remove him, even if he's doing well, then the next coach, then we'll have to ask them to choose the next coach because it will be their call.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't going on that way yet.
Last one without speed. If Vin Blain resigns tomorrow, would you be minded to convene a meeting of the technical committee with him to ask him to reconsider?
Not to ask him to reconsider, but we did have a technical committee set up on emergency just in case he did resign, because at the end of the day, now we'd have to move on and to find a replacement for him.
Hear you on that. Thank you very much for your time. All the best.
You're welcome.
Chairman.
So people, when you can go watch out the full interview of an me break it down and me talk and things. So if you know I watch a whole full 100, I don't know. But after, let's put it in the comment section so you guys can watch it. No. Very important, people. Many of the things them probably fly over on the head, but I think you guys should watch it. Very important. A lot of key things said, but you have to definitely watch it. Watch out the whole thing. So I just want to now stop. Just click on the link and go watch the interview for yourself. You know what I mean? Sports Max. Go over there, people. Go over there and like it up. Come on, people. Get the video to 100 likes, people, man. Come on, man. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, people, I'm going to leave you guys. I think I said enough. I'm going to bed, people. I have gym a morning, I have work a morning, so I want to know the thing. Big up to all of the people I'm doing in the comment section. Prince, me I will catch up back again. I will chop up this scene. But until next time, hey, people, go over I Am Sure Sports Sim live right now. I think Speed is over there. Live, people. Go over there. Speed is over there. I just saw it a while ago pop up on my timeline. So you guys go over there. Speed is over there. Go over there and tell him Sir Ryan LFC sending you. Go over there, people. I Am Sure live with Speed. So go over there. Until next time, for your boy Ryan LFC, I like to say peace out. Thanks.